Sitting on the front porch in the early morning breeze. Sitting on our front porch, just an old friend and me. Drink a little coffee, read all the local news, talk a little gossip every now and then. Smell that ham cooking in the kitchen, a brand new sunrise in the sky. Sitting on a front porch, minding all your business. What a way to make the day go by.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Here's a ooh, 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 ooh. And now, what I'm doing is that's first. Well, we got a moo cow here. That's the first thing I heard this morning when I step outside. The owls, and ain't nothing like a hoot owl early in the morning. Welcome to Front Porch. My name is Kenny Dean.
And my name is Moo Cow?
Moo.
Scott Blake.
Hey,
Good morning.
Let's do a little sap-sucking sipping right now. That's good. And a big old good morning to you, Adam Wade.
Hey, good morning, Kenny. How are you doing? Good morning, Scott.
Good morning.
Man, doing good. Just talking about owls early in the morning. I know you get out early. Do you ever hear them over in your neck of the woods?
I sure do. Hear them out. I didn't hear them this morning when I was out, but a lot of times I do. I'll hear the owls out there, and I've got a few little cats, and one of them sort of small. I worry about her sometimes because I think she could be a meal for one of those owls if she doesn't watch out. But they're all around.
Yeah, when I stepped outside this morning, I heard them because, where we live, there's a lot of woods there in the area, and it's just, I don't know, it's just, maybe that's just one of those simple things I just absolutely love hearing. But, yeah, you better watch out for a little kitty. Boy, they could be a meal. We don't want that to happen.
Better than hearing a coyote.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Coyotes, same way, you're right.
It's true. But I'm like you. I love to get out and, to hear the owls and just to hear some of the things that maybe aren't so common. I don't know, just part of nature, just part of being out, makes you really appreciate the creation and just getting out to be a part of it.
You're exactly right. And people, I guess you're an early morning person. We're early morning. So a lot of folks that are not, they miss out on those things. But you know what? They're also getting sleep.
I know.
That is true. And then they probably stay up. A lot of them probably stay up a little bit later than I do. By the time it starts getting into the evening hours, my body starts crashing.
Oh, I'm with you on that. Well, at Life Point this week, it's Easter week. By the way, happy Easter to you. Do y'all have any services going on during the week at Life Point?
We do. We had a good service yesterday, but then Wednesday night we'll have our normal adult Bible study and kids service on Wednesday night. We've got events Saturday for the kids, for Easter. And then, of course, Sunday, a big day of celebration for Easter Sunday.
Well, good. It looks like weather's going to be good this week. Easter egg hunts, but there was a lot of Easter egg hunts this weekend. It's just nothing like watching children out and about because, that's a little memory maker. I hope they'll remember doing that as they get older. Well, buddy, I know you have a busy day, a busy week, and we thank you for doing the thought for the day. And we'll just go ahead and turn it over to you right now.
Well, Kenny, I appreciate it, and what a great week. When you reached out, and I was thinking about this week, just leading up to Easter, Holy Week. I spent a lot of time in Central America for a while working, and they really focus on this entire week, Holy Week, and I wanted to share a little bit. Of course, yesterday was Palm Sunday, so maybe a lot of churches focused on Palm Sunday. I wanted to read a few scriptures from Matthew chapter 21. As I was thinking about that, and this is where Jesus told his disciples to go into the village. They would find a donkey tied there, and with a colt, they said, untie that donkey, bring him back to me. And if anyone, says, what are you doing? Just tell them that the Lord needs them. And that was fulfilling Old Testament scriptures that said that the king would come to you riding, gentle and riding on a donkey and on a colt, the foal of a donkey. So picking up around verse 6 or so, it says the disciples went and they did as Jesus instructed them, and they brought the donkey and the colt, and they placed their cloaks on them for Jesus to sit on, and a very large crowd spread their cloaks on the road, while others cut branches from the trees, palm branches, where we get Palm Sunday. So they cut branches from the trees and spread them on the road, and the crowds that went ahead of him shouted, they shouted, Hosanna to the Son of David. So they were excited to see Jesus as he rode into town just a week, well, actually it wasn't even a week before his crucifixion, but they were shouting, Hosanna in the highest heaven. And when Jesus entered Jerusalem, it says the whole city was stirred and asked, who is this? And the crowd answered and said, this is Jesus, the prophet from Nazareth in Galilee. As Jesus entered Jerusalem, it wasn't on a big war horse or, with a lot of armor or anything like that, but very simple, on a donkey. And to many, this may have seemed strange, because, usually kings or warriors, I guess, at that time would have entered cities with great fanfare and great force, but Jesus didn't come to conquer with violence, but he came to reign with peace. And the crowd shouted, Hosanna to the Son of David. They were acknowledging him as the promised Messiah, yet just a few days later, some of these same voices that were shouting Hosanna on Sunday, if you will, were shouting crucify. But it's a powerful reminder for us of how quickly human hearts can change and how easily expectations of who we think Jesus should be, they can blind us by who he truly is. Now, he still rides into our lives today, but he didn't come in demanding things from us, but he comes inviting us. Not crushing as a warrior, but he comes carrying peace. So the question today, will we recognize him as our true king? Not just when it's exciting or when others around him celebrate him, when the crowds celebrate him, but even when the path leads to the cross. His path was leading him to the cross. So, so question I ask myself, am I welcoming Jesus? Am I welcoming him into my life as I want him to be, or am I welcoming him as who he truly is? And do I follow him only in times of celebration, when it's popular, when others are around, or okay to go along with it? Or if I have to stand alone, am I willing to follow Jesus? So just as we enter this Holy Week, coming off of yesterday with Palm Sunday, I don't want to have a voice that shouts Hosanna today, but yet crucify him just a few days later. No matter what the situation, no matter what the circumstances, no matter what the crowd looks like all around me, Kenny, we need to stand true to who Jesus is and allow him to be Lord of our lives.
We can turn in a hurry, can't we?
Well, and people do, and but I'm glad that he doesn't just cast us away. And we just have so much to be thankful for, Kenny. Boy, it's such a special week. And one thing we have said in church, especially probably the last 3 or 4 Sundays leading up to this Easter celebration, as followers of Christ, and we celebrate Easter every day. We celebrate his resurrection, because there's no need in me even going to church if I don't believe that he didn't come out of that grave. And so it's a great week. It's a great time of celebration, and I'm just looking for greater things ahead.
Well, it's kind of like Easter, Christmas time. Why can't every day be like Christmas? Why can't every day be like Easter? I mean, I don't know. I just it's such a great story. I mean, I know that's the name of the greatest story, but it really is. If you really listen to it and sit back and look at the way he came in and the way he went out too.
Absolutely, it is great, and you're absolutely right. Every day, Christmas celebrating Jesus. Every day, even Easter celebrating the resurrection. So, a lot to be thankful for, and if we follow Christ, doesn't mean every day is always going to be a bed of roses.
No.
Boy, the things that we have to look forward to in Him.
I'm looking forward to a great day. I think we're starting out with a pretty good start with you. I hope it's a real good day for you, and we'll look forward to hearing from you early in the morning. And I hope I get to see you. I don't know. When I tell you today, it seems like it's been forever since I've seen you. I just don't see you as much or talk to you as much, but I hope you're doing well.
I am doing good. Doing very well. And, yeah, I'd love to see you out sometime. So I keep my eye open. Stop by and see me sometime. Invitation is open, so you can come sit on my front porch one day, and we'll have some coffee or just sit and chat and just enjoy the outdoors.
I'll take you up on that. Have a great day, my friend.
See you, Adam.
Y'all too. Thank you.
Bye.
Adam Wade, getting our day started. Let's get your day started with a cool Monday morning. I'm gonna tell you what. I messed up last night. I didn't have my fire ready, and I could have had one.
You could have had one.
I could have had one, but I messed up. 48 right now, sunny and 85 degrees today. Let's talk about tonight's weather. Not going to be as cool tonight now. 63 and partly cloudy, a little slight chance of rain. Now to the rest of the week. This is your Easter week forecast. Tomorrow, a slight chance of rain, 74 and 45, 77 and 49 on Wednesday. Thursday, 82 and 54. Good Friday. 86 and 61 looks like a pretty good day to plant.
Yep.
86 and 64 on Saturday, and there's your 5-day forecast brought to you by our friends at Alex City Marine. They are they wish you a happy Easter week. Salvation Army, I'm telling you, if you're looking for furniture, maybe you're getting ready to do some moving. Maybe this is a time to start preparing for that move. You don't have any furniture. You don't have a couch. You don't have any chairs. You don't have any lamps. They have it all, and a lot of those little neat sit-em-arounds too. You got to have those for your house. That's the Salvation Army, 6800 US 280.
We are a debt relief agency. We help people file Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 under the Bankruptcy Code.
This is Marcia Mason, your local Lake Martin bankruptcy and Social Security disability attorney. Mason Law Firm is located at 217 Madison Street in Alexander City. Call 256-329-1313 to schedule your appointment today. All initial consultations are free and strictly confidential.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
Central Alabama. This is our home. It's where we work, where we play, where we raise our families and grow old. And in the unfortunate event we become sick with cancer, thanks to UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center, this is where we heal also. We have invested in new technologies and expertise so that now we're able to treat all sorts of cancers, and you never have to leave Tallapoosa County. UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center. Compassionate, convenient, collaborative cancer care right here at home.
Inspired by the bold bison, Southern Union students blaze new trails every single day. They press forward knowing their SU education will lead them to success. Affordable, accessible, and locally unparalleled. Whether you're transitioning to a university or launching straight into a lucrative career, a degree from SU SDC can help you blaze your path. 3 locations, dedicated faculty and staff, endless possibilities. It's all waiting for you at Southern Union. It's time to venture forward. Register today.
Dixie Electric Plumbing, Air, and Garage Doors is turning it up with some incredible giveaways. 2 VIP tickets to the Morgan Wallen Sand in My Boots Festival and 2 weekend tickets to the Talladega Race. Don't wait. Enter now at calldixie.com. It's fast, easy, and free. Dixie Electric Plumbing, Air, and Garage Doors, bringing you comfort and unforgettable memories since 1908.
Call Dixie and it's done.
Farmers and Merchants Bank of Dadeville is building a foundation of strength and trust in the entire Lake Martin community. With our modern branch in Dadeville and caring, attentive staff, we've established Farmers and Merchants Bank as a reliable friend to your banking needs. Whether it's just a savings or checking account or any commercial, auto, or real estate loan, Farmers has local decision-making to build a relationship with you and your needs. Farmers and Merchants Community Bank. Strength, service, community.
At High Point Insurance Group, we're here for all of life's milestones.
Like when you finally step into your dream home.
And when you drive off in that dream car, we've got you covered.
Or when you hit the water with your new boat.
We're by your side.
High Point Insurance Group.
Protecting you through all of life's high points.
Craving something convenient and delicious? Well, head over to Lake Martin Pizza Company, Highway 63 in Alex City. Lake Martin Pizza on 63 is always serving up mouth-watering pizza made from the freshest ingredients. From classic pepperoni to their signature specials loaded with fresh vegetables and savory meats. There's something for everyone in the whole family. The cozy, heated outdoor dining area is the perfect spot to enjoy a meal together and enjoy live entertainment. Or grab yours to go. Lake Martin Pizza Company on Highway 63, where great food and great times are always just a slice away.
.617 on a Monday morning. Robert Reams, good morning to you. Hope the horse show went well yesterday at the Walkabout Ranch. Suzanne Schultz, good morning to you. Hope it's a great day at the University of Auburn, where she works now.
Sweet lady, Diane Riccio. She's watching us right
Hey,
now.
Diane.
She says good morning here
Good
on
morning.
the Facebook app. Hey, if you are watching us on TV and you have to leave your house to go to work, pull us up on your phone and watch us on Facebook.
You can do it either on Facebook. Of course, you can listen to us on Kalijah Country, 97.5. Speaking of 97.5 Kalijah Country, the Idol is finally over. It's really amazing. Kalijah Idol 17 just finished up Saturday night. And I know there's a lot of guys and gals here at the station that put a lot of hard work in that for several months. My hat goes off to every one of you, because if you don't know what goes on behind the scene with the Kalijah Idol, it's a lot of work, from the sound to the MCing to the just getting it organized. So my hat goes off. Thank y'all for everybody with the Kalijah Country that works hard. And it's come down to this. 17 is in the books. Congratulations to Bree O'Hearn, the new Kalijah Idol winner. In fact, that was I was asking. I keep up with Ryan. He said, "Well, there's about 7 of them that could." And I'm not sure if all 7 of these that I have, but that she was his number 1 pick. Destiny Mason came in 2nd. Adeline Tierce 3rd. Terrell White 4th. Mia Dennis, Ethan Lumpkin 6th, and to round it out, Luke Keel. So there's and it started out with 100 plus, I guess, and to narrow it down like they do.
It's grown. It's not just right here. It's all people come from all over. I think that lady that won is from Colera or somewhere up that way.
Okay.
I read that last night.
Okay,
I think.
I didn't even know that.
She's from up that way.
It has. It never ceases to amaze me. You know, every year, do we have it again? Do we have it again? Will they have it again? And it continues. And there's been a lot of success stories out of this too. So this is not just karaoke. For some of them, it is. It starts out that way, and that's okay, just to have fun.
Have fun, right?
But some of them in it for they're serious about it. You know, they want to continue to, you know, to grow their talent, and you should do that, folks. Let me tell you something. We're going to have one big traffic change here in Alexander City. Today, Highway 63 South closes down for about 8 months. So right there at Publix, going to the lake, it's going to be closed.
It's like we're going to have a baby, aren't we? 8 months to 9 months?
You're right. That's a good way to put it. That's a real good way to put it.
Wow.
Your alternative routes that I can think of is either Elkhatchee Road,
Coley Creek,
or not Coley Creek, Coley Creek, Wind Creek Road.
Yeah, but you got to go down. Well, you get across. Yeah, I call it Coley Creek, but you across 280 right there.
Yeah, it's the Wind Creek Road, Cove and Abbott Road. You call it that.
Yeah,
that's gonna be your
Cove and Abbott. Yeah,
that's gonna be on your from Alex City. That's the only routes that I can think of. Right, just two.
Yeah.
So it's going to be different. It's going to be you're going to have to make some big time changes.
And on top of all that, I think with the school construction, I think the Elkhatchee is going into one lane for a while.
Speaking of one lanes, I'm not sure about this. I didn't read up on it, but Highway 280 is going to be. There won't be any crossovers.
They're taking them up, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
I saw that down there in front of.
Where the old Winn-Dixie,
and right there past the hospital, right?
Which is a scary area anyway.
Yeah. There's a mosquito after me again.
I saw one walk on. I've never had mosquitoes out here.
Look at there.
It's every day.
They
have never
quick clawed.
They have never been here until you got here. What's that tell me?
I took a bath.
I mean, really?
Am I holding water somewhere?
Put that away. That's good burning stuff right there.
There you go.
Hey, I got this from Jim Clinton. Good morning to you, Jim, at Jim's Pharmacy. At the Red Ridge United Methodist Church, their Easter cantata is this week. Maundy, Thursday service at 5 o'clock. Good Friday service at 5 o'clock. Easter Sunday cantata at 9:30. That's at Red Ridge United Methodist Church. Let me tell you, especially with this week, keep this in mind, keep the show in mind this week. If you have, because there's a lot of services, a lot of different extra services this week at your church. If you have a service at your church this week and you want to get the word out, feel free to text me or Scott. My email, if you'd rather email me, is kennyddean@gmail.com. We'll be glad to do that for you this week.
Jim and Ann kind of made me mad.
Oh.
They went out there to the championship, get the Final Four, and they didn't come back with a victory. I mean, they were out. They posted all these fun pictures and.
Oh, you talking about for Auburn?
Yes, yeah.
You still brewing over
I
that?
just thought about it when you mentioned his name. I on Facebook and I was looking at him and. But Auburn swept LSU in baseball this weekend, so that was a good weekend for Auburn.
John Robertson Jr.,
Yeah.
Good morning to you this morning. Andy Tucker, we already heard from Andy this morning. He's already sipping on his sap-sucking coffee this morning. So good morning to you there, little buddy. Hey, don't forget about Hackneyville Community Center Boston Butt Sale. You can pick them up Saturday at the ball field there at the concession stand. You must bring your ticket with you. So if you've got a ticket, if you already bought a ticket, make sure that you bring that with you this coming Saturday. I know we got family coming in. Look, Kenny Jr. and his family, they don't come home very often.
Mm-hmm.
They got a 14-year-old and an 11-year-old, so you've
They're
been
busy.
there. They're very, very busy, especially with their church. I know Miss Kitty, as I call her. Her name is Catherine Rose. I call her Miss Kitty and call Samuel Sam after Gunsmoke, if you want to know where that comes from. But they had, I mean, I think Miss Kitty sang 3 times yesterday, so they were busy all day long. And I went, because I didn't go to Mass Saturday afternoon because I was working. I put out 90 bags of the red stuff, the red mulch Saturday. Or was that Friday? Yeah, it was Saturday.
Yeah.
And I was bound and determined I was going to finish because that's something Miss Ellen Dean has done for years. Now I didn't do it as good as she did, but I did it. We'll talk more about stuff when we come back. Lake Martin. I don't mean to be laughing right now, but Lake Martin Garden Shop, I stopped by there yesterday in field blasting game. Man, was he busy. And I saw pottery. I took pictures of some lantanas down there and some others that I was showing Ellen. Let me tell you something. They have quality plants at the Lake Martin Garden Shop. And let me just tell you, and they have pine straw too. My buddy at the First Methodist Church that preaches at the First Methodist Church in downtown Alexander City, his wife told him to find out from the front porch if they have pine straw.
And they do.
And they do. So make sure you check it out at Lake Martin Garden Shop, Highway 63.
I'm Jimmy Goree with Goree's Furniture. We would like to invite you to come shop our huge selection of furniture. But if you don't have time, we have over 2,000 items you can have shipped directly to your home. Go to GoreesFurniture.com, look for 48-hour quick ship. Shop, click, ship, it's just that easy. You can shop us here, or you can shop us online, only at Gorees Furniture.
Your express way to saving.
Russell Medical Total Fitness is ready. Are you? Do you have arthritis? They can help. Pilates are for everyone. Ask them about the Silver Sneakers program. Get moving in a class now, or if you prefer, personal training on land and water are available. They have invested in new equipment for you. Invest in yourself with a dedicated and knowledgeable staff. Call today, 256-329-7623.
Zion Memorial Funeral Home and Crematory, located 1881 Goodwater Highway, Sylacauga, Alabama, is one of the fastest growing funeral homes in the area. We are pleased to announce the grand opening of our crematory, an expansion that allows us to offer traditional services as well as cremations starting at $8.99, serving Talladega, Coosa, Clay, Tallapoosa, Elmore, and the surrounding region. That's Zion Memorial Funeral Home and Crematory, 256-245-1454.
Tiny Homes by Wind Creek now renting. Sleepy 4, full kitchen, private fishing pond, boat charging station, and pet friendly. Call today, 256-935-9337 or tinyhomesbywindcreek.com. Located in beautiful small town USA, Alexander City, Alabama, on Highway 63 South. Turning into Wind Creek State Park, and there they sit, ready for you to sit on their front porch.
At Beyond Home Care, we provide in-home care services to individuals needing assistance with activities in their daily lives. We work with each client to provide personalized home care and sitter services. Whether it's assistance with bathing and personal care or an escort to a doctor's appointment, each client receives the individual care they need with the dignity and respect they deserve. Give us a call today at 256-414-6090 or visit us online at beyondhomecareal.com.
The Alex City Parks and Rec Department serves the residents of Alexander City with quality facilities and programs designed to positively affect the lives of the citizens. From youth sports programs to adult activities and our senior center, the Alex City Parks and Rec offers services for all ages. The Cooper Rec Center, Lake Winds Golf Course, and the Senior Activity Center are just some of the great features the Alex City Parks and Rec Department provides for the people of Alex City. For more information on any of our programs, call 256-329-6736.
Good morning to Dave and Theresa Young, and good morning to Lee Yerke. Their granddaughter turns 50 years old today. You got to be kidding me. It's amazing how little girls, little boys are 50 all of a sudden.
I know, because how well I know. My daughter will be 32 tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Tomorrow.
Does it seem like yesterday she was 2 and y'all were doing?
I remember her being born like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Rushed into the hospital, and just like wow. And it's like you see when you fast forward films like
yeah,
and then
do that again.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Hey, we're a low tech TV show. You got to make your own sound effects,
Oh, I'm with you on that. Hey, Billy Coleman and your lovely wife. Again, they do have pine straw. I just want to remind you one more time at down there on 63 at my buddy Phil Blass's game. Boy, he was a working yesterday.
He was there?
He was there.
Wow.
I guess he let Kay out.
I mean, he got off early Friday because we were coming back from Rome, Georgia, Friday, and it was like 4:15. We stopped at the Dollar General in New Site to get a couple of things for Cindy's mom while she was with us, and he was already in New Site at 4:15. I hate to call him out on live TV.
You sure are.
I know. He was already, but he is the mayor up there, so
he may have had some mayoral stuff to do. I went to Lake Martin Pizza yesterday. Let me tell you something. That's a neat place. It's just truly a neat place. And my buddy Tom Gorey there was celebrating his 70th birthday there. But it was packed. I got to see my buddy Randy Lee and Bob Meacham, my graduating buddies and friends for decades.
Randy was there Friday night too.
He was?
Yeah.
Randy can't hear real good.
He can, huh?
But Randy's got it down pat. He just be listening to you and just laughing and smile. He don't have a clue what you say.
Riding the car with him.
I have. Randy and I grew up from, of course, living on Dable Road, and him living in Ann Edwards, and his mom and dad, and my mom and dad were friends. Mr. Nathan Lee and Miss Celia. I just always thought the world of them, and I still do, even after they're gone. They're pleasant. Blessed memories, as Miss Barbara Sokol says. Good morning to you, Miss Barbara.
There were tons of folks down there Friday night. Charles and Pat Bailey, their band, they played down there Friday night. And, I mean, it was just, we got there at 5:45 and barely got a table.
Jonathan Bloom was playing down there yesterday. And it was packed. It's just such a
fun place.
You're right. It's a fun place. And got good pizzas and. In fact, I'm going to get me a pizza down there one day this week. Hey, we've got another Easter egg hunt going on at Passion Church on Highway 63 this week. That's going to be on Sunday right after the service. Service starts at 10 o'clock. Judge Terry Mitchell says, see you in a few minutes. Judge Terry Mitchell will be our 7:30 guest. 7 o'clock this morning, Amy Kuhn will be with us from Flutterflies and Sweet Magnolias over in Dadeville, Alabama. Hop Downtown Easter Egg Hunt. That starts today. Downtown Alexander City. Each day, Main Street will hide 100 eggs in and out of participating businesses downtown. So come on down and be a part of that. Doc's Cafe is doing something a little bit different this week. They're having just an egg static. I'm telling you, Cat LaFoy, she knows how to put things up. To scramble up to some fun this Easter week, they have hatched up an exceptional giveaway. Killing me, girl. So be sure to hop to Doc's this week to find your hidden Easter eggs. If you find one, you can redeem it for a meal on us. Speaking of Doc's, let's whisk away our worries and bask in the sunny side of life while you're hopping down the elevator trail to Doc's. Golly. Did she put that in some kind of word thing that, it kind of tells you what to say? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah, the AI stuff. Yeah, you might. Yeah. I don't know. She's pretty sharp. I think she did that on her own.
Well, she probably did, knowing Cat LaFoy. I love that girl. I think she's such a great asset to Doc's and to Russell
Have you ever used that artificial, whatever it's called, when it writes it for you? You just kind of put in your thoughts.
No. When I'm emailing something and they trying to answer me, I don't pay any attention.
Well, I tried it one time and I read it after it did it. It's like they're gonna know I didn't write that.
Well, I had to do a recommendation for a job, so I had put it in a email form or a resume. But anyhow, Ellen did it for me, and she knows kind of how I talk. And she worded it like no way, but it had to be in some kind of particular form. You know what I'm talking about? And I don't want anybody trying to tell me how to put it in a particular form. All right, I know what I was going to tell you. I went to I didn't make it to Mass Saturday because I was working, so I went to 9 o'clock Mass yesterday, which I don't normally do. It was packed. It was Palm Sunday, of course. And I don't know what you call this place. It's somewhere right outside the Catholic Church, between that and where the priest lives. I call it like a little Alamo. You know what I'm talking about? What do you call that place? You know, Ellen called it what it was, but it's not a little Alamo, but it's a rock.
I don't know.
Have you ever seen it? That little Alamo-looking thing.
Where is it now?
You know where the Catholic Church is?
Yeah.
All right, between that and the where the priest lives, right behind that.
So I don't know what you're talking about. I know where the church is, but I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, don't you check it, little Alamo.
I'm gonna ride over when I leave here today.
Yeah, check that little Alamo out. That's what I call it. It's not what you call it. That's where we started. But and then we, not in March, but we walked around the church into it. It's just such a neat service. It just the whole passion service, and to hear, you got the preacher or the priest, and then a couple of guys that do the. Is that kind of how y'all do it too? Maybe you're reading the part and the part.
We've done it that way before, yeah. Mainly we just have a church service now, but we'll have a special music.
Okay, but
we've done musicals and plays and stuff like that where you reenact stuff, and we have had the palm trees coming in.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. We used to do all kind of fun stuff like that. Mayor Blassingame has texted me, and I'm in trouble now for calling him out. He said, "You told on me. I will make sure our cops are watching for you next time." I don't do anything to get in trouble, so I go through there. I know not to speed going through new sites.
I love Phil Blassingame. Let me tell you what, he's a great asset, like all of them at Riverbank. But he's also, when you're the mayor of your hometown, you grew up there, you played basketball, you played other ball there, you know people there. He loves that town, and it shows. I mean, and they're growing. People are wanting to buy land there because of a lot of what he and the council have done.
That's right.
To open it up. Hey, don't forget about Easter Sunday, 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock. Breakfast at 9:15. I'm talking about the First Baptist Church over in downtown Dadeville, Alabama. Put that right there. Hey, this is something that's it's dear to my heart, and I don't understand it really good. Foster parents are needed. Open your heart, open up your home for foster classes. This is, of course, from the Human Resources. There's a lot of people that have foster children, and over the years have had hundreds of foster children. Do you know anybody?
I know several people have done it, and it takes a special person to do
You're
that.
right. You're right.
Because you're bringing in a 12-year-old child or an 8-year-old child that you don't know. They don't know you, and it's difficult.
I love children.
Yes.
But I love my own. I love my grandchildren, but I'm not that special person. I don't think I could bring somebody into my home, a 12-year-old that I didn't know. But here again, that's special people that can do that.
It's like the families that work down at the girls' ranch.
You're right.
There.
You're exactly right.
Yep.
That's a calling. Customer Appreciation Cookout, Alex City Office Customer Appreciation Cookout. That's going to be Friday, April 25th from 11 to 1. Come join us for lunch provided by Big Mike's Barbecue and Fun. I don't know. Oh, that's at Riverbank. Yeah. I just got that from Doc. What am I talking about? We'll be right back. Lake Martin Dadeville Area Chamber of Commerce. Let me tell you something that's going on at Lake Martin Dadeville Area Chamber of Commerce. In fact, I'm going to go on out, way on out to June the 17th, because that's when they're having a big barbecue, and that's put on by Lake Martin Dadeville Area Chamber of Commerce. Music by Blackberry Bees.
Can you say that?
Blackberry Breeze. I love that band, love those guys, but that's their summer barbecue. It would be at the New Water Farms on Civitan Road. Of course, we'll be talking more about that as time goes on.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
On Lake Martin, there's so much to do, but if golf is your sport, you got to get to the all-new Stillwaters Country Club. We offer the region's best course and facility for only $40 per round and cart weekly, and an amazing $45 for weekend play. Make sure to inquire on any of our membership options, including full family, senior, student, or just spouse, options that offer true value for your golfing pleasure. Book your round today at 256-825-1353 and enjoy one of the region's best courses with top-notch service. Stillwaters Country Club, open to the public, golf, dine, and enjoy anytime.
Get ready for the James Gang Carnival coming April 15th through the 19th at the Charles E. Bailey Sportplex. Family nights Tuesday and Thursday nights, special discounts and deals for the whole family. What to expect? Exciting rides for all ages, fun games, and fantastic prizes. Mouth-watering carnival treats, cotton candy, funnel cakes. Come out for a fun-filled week and experience all the magic of the carnival. That's April 15th through the 19th.
Serving East Central Alabama since 2005, we are Coosa Valley Respiratory and Home Medical of Sylacauga. Coosa Valley Respiratory has medical equipment and supplies, including oxygen-to-home ventilation services. We carry a full line of bracing, power chairs, scooters, and more. And when you trust Coosa Valley Respiratory, you are dealing with local people that care about your well-being. Providing quality home care for our community, Coosa Valley Respiratory and Home Medical, 201 West Fort William, Sylacauga. Give us a call at 256-245-1411.
Triple R Cafe in downtown Rockford is where it's located. Now, you're looking at the outside right now. Let's come on the inside. Let's check out the hot bar. And let me tell you about this. Award-winning fried chicken. They do fried chicken like it's supposed to be done. How about this pork chop right here? They're open Monday through Saturday. They cater also. That's Triple R Cafe, downtown Rockford, Alabama.
Not everyone can be an original, but when it comes to your residential and commercial plumbing needs, depend on the Lake's original plumbing company, Lake Plumbing. Since 1990, Lake Plumbing has served the Lake Martin, Alex City, Dadeville, and eclectic areas with professional plumbing services. And Lake Plumbing is now offering the industry's best in-home water filtration units from the industry's best water filters, Pentair. Call 334-301-3328 today and trust the region's original plumbers, Lake Plumbing. 334-301-3328.
Jim's Pharmacy at the Lake, located on Highway 49 South in Dadeville, home-owned and operated by Jim Clanton, has an experienced staff that is all about your wellness, offering the convenient packaging to help keep your medicines organized. Jim's Pharmacy also has a great gift selection like pecans, socks, Lake t-shirts, open Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, 9 to 2 on Saturday. Give us a call at 256-373-3449.
Lord have mercy. I don't know what I'm thinking about this morning. I've done it again, Dave and Teresa. And I know Lee Yerke from Alex City Marine, her and Stephen, they have two lovely daughters, but it's Lee's birthday, like I said, and it's not Teresa and Dave's granddaughter. And I know when she texted this, she was hollering at me.
Dave's not that old, and Teresa's not that old.
No, and that's what she said. Yeah. That's what she said. Lee, my daughter, not granddaughter. Dang, I'm not that old. I love y'all. Thank you. And I think that I've always thought the world of Lee and Stephen and their work ethic. And of course, they'll be moving sometime this year. We'll let you know more about that. And speaking of moving, Alana's place will be moving. Alana is happy to announce that they will be relocating to Marshall Street, where Sweet Gaga's was. Now, Sweet Gaga's, they're moving. And Alana is moving out of the square into their location. Mm-hmm. They're ready to have their own standalone building. They've done well there at Atlanta's for 4 years. Mm-hmm. But and I love the square. I think it's one of the neatest places that the Meachams have taken and built up, and it's got atmosphere. It's a great place to have a get-together, parties, or class reunions, and that type thing. But Atlanta's is in the back, and people just don't know it.
Right.
I don't know how you get people's attention. So I hope this will be a good move, because they got a heck of a breakfast.
Well, that pimento and cheese sandwich is fine.
They got, and let me tell you something. And we did this dash thing Thursday.
DoorDash.
Yeah, they're right there. Mm-hmm. DoorDash from Atlanta's, and got a breakfast bowl. Mm-hmm. And my buddy in there, Ryan, took care of that, because I don't know how to do a DoorDash. And
we used to ding dong ditch. Is that the same? That we would dash away from a door.
Well, I guess so. Hey, Easter activities, sunrise service at 6:45 and 11 o'clock. That will be at right down the road at Sun Level Cutoff, or Duncan Memorial this coming Sunday. Hey, Lois Ann Murphy, I want to brag on those. Lois Ann, of course, is one of the owners, or the owner-operator at Chick-fil-A. This past weekend, Harris earned the cow. Had an honor. This past week, they had the honor Chick-fil-A present a check to Children's Hospital Hearing and Speech Clinic through Picks for Kids. With every Crimson Tide or Tiger interception, Chick-fil-A donated $1,000 to help children treated at state's only pediatric hospital. So congratulations, thank you. They give back. That's
they do. That Chick-fil-A cow looked good in that Auburn uniform. You see that? It's not that I'm biased or anything.
It's Auburn. Let me tell you what. I'm going to have to pull up Auburn or somebody in baseball, because my Braves are just not.
I can't even watch the Braves.
I'm glad I moved in the front part of the house yesterday.
She's moving you out eventually?
I moved a little too early, because I could have had a fire in the den last night. We've done some rearranging in the den, and it was Ellen's idea. Ellen likes to just keep things just so forever, but it was her idea to rearrange it like it's never been arranged in 30 years. Mm-hmm. And I'm thinking, wow. I like changes. Mm-hmm. But I moved to the front part of the house, and I really like it. It's nice and cool and dark, and I got my candle from Pat and Gary Milam burning in there. Warm Home, that's the flavor. Sounded like a little mason jar, you know what I'm talking about? Those flowers.
Warm Home.
Candles. Warm Home. And that's what we have, is a warm home. But last night it was chilly in that warm home, and I could have had a fire last night, and I cheated myself out of a fire. I don't like to do that. Let's see what else we got under here. We got all kind of things going on.
Jim Hardy said good morning.
Who?
Jim Hardy.
Well, good morning, Jim. Yeah. Jim Hardy. I'm crazy about Jim Hardy. And Outdoor Friends Forever, that he's a huge part of.
Right.
You ever had to bury a cat or a dog?
Yeah.
You know Jimmy Crocker by any chance? Jimmy used to work up at Satterfield.
I know who he is, yep.
I call him Crocker Jack. Now, Jimmy used to drink, and he'd been quit drinking a long time, but I heard this one on him the other day, and it sounded just like he got a big old heart. Old Crocker Jack's got a big old heart, and like I say, he quit drinking a long time ago, but he still kind of acts crazy, but he's sober as a judge. We got a call at Satterfield. This was years ago. That to come home. They were really upset. Their cat had been run over and killed, just graveyard dead. So he goes home and gets a little poor kitty and digs a really neat, a lot of, if you go have a gravesite, make it neat.
Nice.
That was part of the family. So we had this real neat little gravesite and put the little cat in there, and but right after he did that, he felt something up against his leg. It was a kitty. He'd already buried the wrong cat.
Oh, no. I ran over a kid. I ran over one of our cats.
It's terrible.
And killed it when the kids were small, and I was devastated. I went home for something, and I was backing out of the driveway, and I felt, and it probably wasn't, but a 2-month-old kitten, but I had 2 of them. And I opened the door up, and the cat ran around, and it looked up at me, and
Then you ran over it?
Yeah, it looked up at me, and it died right there. I ran over it. It looked up, and I was like, "Why would you do that to me?" It was like
it's a terrible
that stare it gave me. I know. I went inside, and I was like,
you sleep. So no wonder you don't sleep good at night.
I started squalling. I was crying because my kids were gonna be mad at me. I called my dad up. I said, "Daddy, you ever kill any of our pets?" No. I was like, well, dang, I needed some advice.
You wasn't getting any of them.
I said, well, what would you do if you'd done this? I'd have taken it out in the woods and said it disappeared. I'd have never told him I ran over it.
Did we have it?
We got something online.
Okay, it's all taped up over here, so I can't see it. Good morning.
Kennedy, good morning.
Dolores, did you have a happy birthday?
Oh, Kennedy, I had a fantastic birthday. I thank the Lord yesterday morning waking me up and feeling candy. I went and ate, and I just ate too much candy, and I enjoyed my day.
Well, you deserve to enjoy your day.
And you got your pen ready?
Yeah, I got it ready.
I want to wish my grandson, Ryan Stacy, a happy birthday today, and I hope he enjoy himself.
How's Ryan today, Dolores?
He's 28 today.
28. We hope Ryan Stacy has a happy 28th birthday.
Thank you, Kenny. Who love you, baby?
You do, baby.
Talk to you later.
Let me tell you something. I love that girl right there. I've been loving her for a long, long time. And I always like to say this when I talk about Dolores Rousseau. I knew I was going to love her when she invited me over to projects and she cooked me some fried rabbit. And it was absolutely delicious. April 27th at the New Providence Baptist Church, 11 a.m. and 1:30. The group will be Carolina the Band. So that's on Pearson Chapel Road. We'll be right back. And thank my buddy right here, Mr. Scott Blake, for printing this out for me. Today at Coons Corner Deli for lunch, hamburger steak with gravy, mashed potatoes, Brussels sprouts, carrots, English peas, corn, and bread pudding. That's at Coons Corner Deli. Breakfast is being served right now until 10 o'clock.
Worthy and Mitchell Insurance now has the Cancer Answer. Our plans cover radiation and chemo treatments, surgery benefits, skin cancer. 30 specified diseases are covered. Our plan also has a return of premium benefit if not used. Call Skipper Worthy or Terry Mitchell today.
Planning for the future is one of the greatest gifts we can give our loved ones. At Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, we are here to guide you with compassion, helping you make choices that bring peace of mind. Pre-planning means your wishes are honored and your family is free to focus on what truly matters, cherishing every memory. Because love, care, and dignity should last a lifetime. Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, here for you always.
Obituary is brought to you today by Radney Funeral Home and Langley Funeral Home. Funeral services for Miss Shirley Jones, 77, of Alexander City, will be Monday, April 14th at 2 p.m. at the Chapel of Radney Funeral Home. Brother Wayne Walker will officiate. The burial will follow in the Mount Olive Baptist Cemetery. The family received friends. The family received friends yesterday at Radney Funeral Home. As always, our thoughts and prayers go out to all the families who have lost loved ones. And again, the obituary is brought to you by Radney and Langley Funeral Home, and we'll be right back.
Worthy and Mitchell Insurance is now offering medical insurance. We offer $5 million lifetime maximum per policy. You can customize a plan to fit your healthcare and budget needs. Use any doctor or hospital of your choice. Call Skipper Worthy or Terry Mitchell today.
Experience the freedom of mobility with Arise, our safe and clean public transportation serving all of Tallapoosa County. Keep your independence and leave the driving to us. Our handicapped accessible vehicles provide affordable fares based on age and distance. A mobile community is a thriving community. Wherever you need to go, we'll take you there. Call 256-329-8444 to schedule your trip today. Arise, your ride to a better life.
The Sure Shot Outdoors is located on Highway 280 in Alexander City across from Chick-fil-A. Sporting goods store that always has a great selection of footwear, men's and ladies apparel, cookware for camping and home, firearms and shells year-round. Also, online store with financing is available. Owner Scott Watson invites you to come by today to see what the Sure Shot Outdoors has to offer you. Again, the Sure Shot, Highway 280, Alexander City. Caring Transitions of Lake Martin, located in the old DHR building in downtown Dayville. Owner Brandy Weaver wants you to experience the Caring Transitions difference, providing local and national relocation, packing and resettling, downsizing and decluttering, liquidation, online estate auctions, traditional estate sales. Call Caring Transitions of Lake Martin today, 334-703-5050.
This spring and summer, make your land, farming, lawn, and landscaping needs have zero risk and 100% success with Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor. With 0% financing on all our Mahindra tractors, many with up to 84-month terms. Our inventory of Mahindra tractors and farm implements is beefed up, and more are coming in daily. We also have extended 0% terms on Spartan mowers to handle your mowing needs with the best and zero-turn mowers priced to move. At Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor, your authorized Mahindra and Spartan dealer.
Grace's Flowers on Hillaby Street has been a staple here for decades, taking care of our community families from prom time, wedding days, picking up a friend on a bad day, happy times, and sad times. Grace's is involved in our community with more than just beautiful flower arrangements, but also the love they put in them. Keep this number handy, 256-234-4238 for Grace's Flowers in Alexander City. Call 256-234-4238.
Say hello to Zaxby's Southern Fried Shrimp. You can shrimp it on a salad, shrimp it with fingers, or shrimp it in buffalo sauce. At Zaxby's, there's no wrong way to shrimp. Who's got the sauce? Zaxby's.
Whether it's Lake Martin, Lay Lake, or Logan Martin, boaters from all over the state of Alabama come to Alex City Marine, just off Highway 280 in Alexander City, Alabama, because it's worth the drive. With the best deals on unbeatable Suzuki outboards and a great pre-owned inventory while they last. Alex City Marine is the pros the locals know. And no matter where you're from, when you're here, you're local to us. Alex City Marine, just off Highway 280 in Alexander City, Alabama. AlexCityMarine.com.
Coffee sure is good. Mitchell, don't come in here. Sneaking in here. Terry Mitchell sneaking in here, getting Did you get that coffee in there? Or did you bring your own? Okay. Jim, next week, right now it's time to show you some beauty, because he's the beast that'll be following Miss Amy Kuhn here with us from Sweet Magnolias and Flutterflies over in Sweet Magnolias and Salon and Spa.
Correct.
How's it going?
It's going good. Like I said, the girls are staying busy.
That's what you want.
Yep, they're staying really busy. We're in the process of adding like a bridal suite. So
what do you mean a bridal?
Well, it's a room that we've changed where like Mallory can do chair massages for, you know, brides and bridal parties.
Oh, wow.
Where we do their makeup and they get their hair done and stuff like that.
That's huge. I know so that could be, y'all could have a room full in a hurry. Because most times the girls have a lot of bridesmaids, is what they call
They do. We have a party
Attendants.
that's coming in. I think there's 9 of them that'll be coming in 2 weeks.
So is that something that you've got to be prepared in advance, way in advance, right?
Yes, because you know, Mallory right now is my only massage therapist, and then Zoe is pretty much the only one doing facials. Haley does facials some. But right now it's just kind of Mallory and Zoe rotating out. Like one gets a facial, the other gets a massage, you know, and then they rotate and things like that.
Amy, I think we've talked about this before when you've been on the show, but it seemed like I'm hearing and talking to more young ladies that want to go in your line of work. Are you seeing the same thing?
Yes.
And I think it's neat because it's needed, but I think it's a calling. I mean, you know,
you have to have a passion for it, because I don't think I could do hair. I have looked into going back to school for esthetician, you know, to get my license in aesthetics, which is the facials, skincare.
Okay.
So
which is that's something else that's growing.
What was that word?
Aesthetics.
Aesthetics.
That's why I'm gonna let her say it, because I'll just butcher it.
It's aesthetics, and like I said, it's all skincare. You can do facials, scalp treatments, spray tans, waxing, that kind of thing.
And it's not just young folks. It's not just old folks.
It's not.
I mean, it hits the gamut. I mean, of different ages.
Is there anything you can do for Kenny's head and my head? You know,
she's got some good. She got some cool caps down there.
Yeah, cool caps. Yeah, all you can do is cover it up. Yeah,
a great selection of caps down there.
Yeah, good.
Hey, Ryan, if you don't mind, if you'll show some girls right here, and we'll just because I know that this changes. I know with a salon like this and spa that it changes. But this is the girls of Sweet Magnolias, and I thought the picture was absolutely gorgeous. And you know, the thing about Sweet Magnolias salon and spa. You've been there for
almost a year now.
Yeah. When's the anniversary?
May 31st.
Okay. Well, I knew it was almost a year. What have you learned in that year of business? Because I look at you as a business person.
Thank you. The things that I've seen is you have to be prepared for change. So when I say change, like we have Salon Centric to come in every 2 weeks to take our girls' color orders and stuff, and she brings in new products like new reds or new blondes. You know, there's different codes for different colors. It's very important for the girls to continue their education, to continue to go and, you know, get refreshed on things. There's just a lot.
There's the picture.
There's the girls.
There they are.
Are they all still with you?
They are.
Let's go left to right.
Okay. On the bottom is Bailey. She's a cosmetologist. Then next is Haley. She's a cosmetologist. Libby. She's a cosmetologist. And Zoe. She's my cosmetologist. On the back, that's Mallory, my daughter. She's the massage therapist. And then Heather, she's our front desk receptionist and pretty much helps me take care of all the girls and all their needs.
I love the picture. I mean, it just said what y'all are. And you got to be a person, you talk about the calling, you've got to be a person that can carry on a conversation.
Yes.
I mean, to me,
that's important too.
It's very important. I mean, you got to listen because a lot ladies that come in there, or it's not just ladies.
No, it's not. They all like to vent about things and talk about things and complain about things.
But that's what you're there to listen. You got to be a good listener as well as engage in a conversation too. You got to be good at what you do, but you also got to have that gift of gab, I guess, to go along with it. I mean, you can't be somebody that's just real quiet, I wouldn't think.
Right, you can't, and then you have to be prepared for, like, if you have a bad service or someone that's not happy with their hair or something that was done, you have to be able to handle that in a very professional and calm way.
Okay.
And, and offer, of course, to fix, which we would, if it's on us especially. We do have some customers that see a picture of something they want, but on them, their type of hair or something, you can't completely match it. And so you have, trial and error to get it right.
They're looking for some, I would think people are looking for suggestions from the girls.
They do. And some people, AI is a big thing, and they find these beautiful colors and stuff and they show them to our girls, where our girls can pick out that's AI generated. I just want you to know, but we can do the best we can.
I'm just shaking my head because it's dead blame AI.
Yeah.
But you still ought to, I would think the girls have to be honest too.
They do, and they are.
Okay. Okay, so that looks real good on her.
Right.
I don't think that's you, but I think this. Is that what you kind of do? I'm just.
It is. That's exactly how it happens.
Okay.
So they'll tell them too with hairstyles. Some come in that want this hairstyle in this picture, but you can tell in the picture that lady has thick hair. Where this person doesn't, you can do the color and the style, but it's not going to look exactly like that. Right. So.
My wife has thick hair. Well, chemo has thinned it, and it's not been the chemo that that she lost all of her hair. Right. Do you deal with people like that?
We do.
What do you? Or do you have to get them a wig or something?
They can. They can do a wig, or they can, if their hair isn't like in a brittle state, they can do like extensions, which will thicken it up. Sometimes the ladies just come in that just kind of want it fixed, styled a certain way to go over like places that it's kind of bald or thin. So most of that is.
What would you do? That's what that person is asking. What would you do?
I would probably just help make them comfortable. Like if they come to me and they're really, really upset that they've lost a lot of their hair and they miss their long hair or something, I would suggest, if it's not like too thin or too brittle, maybe do a couple of extensions in it just to make them feel good.
Right.
Or just do a style. I mean, really, I just have to get the feel for the person, what they're feeling.
Yeah. Well, it's a calling. I'll go back to that. It's you say, where is it? Well, it's right behind the courthouse in downtown Alexander City. Closed today. Closed today. Let them know the hours.
We're open 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, and Saturday 9 to 2.
And as far as do you have enough workers right now?
We do.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
We're fully staffed right now. As far as like the cosmetologist, we do have an empty chair. We could have 5, but we're okay right now. But if someone came to me and wanted that 5th chair, we would definitely interview them.
Do you rent that chair to them? How does that work?
Well, the way the company works is I pretty much take care of all of my girls in the business. They do commission based.
Okay.
So they still get most of their money, but I take care of like the color orders, so they don't have to do that. The utilities, the rent, stuff like that.
All right. With graduation next month, do you have girls already that will be graduating? That's what they want to go into. Have you talked to any recently?
We do have a couple that we've just had conversations with that's gotten their hair done, like for prom, their seniors and stuff, that have talked about cosmetology.
What interests them about that? I mean,
All the girls just like to be pretty, and all the selfies and all that stuff now, I think it's kind of pushed them into that.
Wow,
Yeah,
okay.
I think
So these things have come in handy
Yes.
for the future.
Right.
Come in handy for you. Thank you for coming out here.
for having me.
But thank you for what you do for not just the downtown Dable area, but the whole community of Dable. That's really a growing area. That's, of course, Flutterflies is what you walk through, and then the salon and spa, Sweet Magnolias, is in the back with the sweet girls. Thank you so much. Happy Easter to you, too.
Happy Easter to you,
We'll be
too.
right back. Doc's Cafe, I've been talking about it. They got all kind of egg extravagant things going on. They got breakfast going on right now. But for lunch today, wow, that's small. Oh, that is real small.
They got a salad bar over there.
They got a salad bar. You're exactly right. The salad bar has got 28 different types of salad or anywhere, and also soups of the day too. At Doc's Cafe. Doc's Cafe, of course, is located inside the cafeteria and down yeah, I got it pulled up big. Philly sandwich or spare ribs. I'm getting some more spare ribs today, and I'll tell you about that tomorrow. French fries, mac and cheese, baked beans, collard greens. Loaded baked potato soup is your soup of the day. That's going on at Doc's Cafe.
Ready for an unforgettable escape? Jump into adventure at Lake Martin, Alabama. From thrilling water sports to peaceful fishing spots, it's love at first bite every time you cast your line. Want more excitement? Catch an event with our vibrant festivals, concerts, and fishing tournaments all year long. And when the sun sets, dive downtown to discover local shops, delicious dining, and warm southern hospitality. Explore Lake Martin, where every moment is an adventure waiting to happen.
Let's get serious. Let's get Arctic Air serious. You want your car and truck to live longer, don't you? Well, it's about maintenance. Same thing with Arctic Air. You see the number at the bottom of the screen? Call them right now. Let me tell you something. You want to be comfortable? We all want to be comfortable.
The Morris Haynes Law Firm focuses on representing those who have been injured or mistreated by the wrongful acts of others. We have offices in Ellick City and Birmingham, but we have been calling Ellick City home for over 30 years. If you find yourself in need of a lawyer, give us a call at Morris Haynes, 256-329-2000. We would be honored to help you.
Passion, the obsession that burns within. Determination, the burning desire to make it. Drive, the motivation to be the absolute best. Skills, the tools to perform at the highest level. Excellence, the feeling of achievement. At Central Alabama Community College, you can release your passion, show your determination, display your drive, and showcase your skills to achieve excellence. Central Alabama Community College, central to you, central to your success.
Adams Motorsports of Montgomery knows it's the best time to ride. Right now, get the best deals on all of our Suzuki and Kawasaki street bikes, side-by-sides, four-wheelers, and dirt bikes. Adams Motorsports has it all, and our inventory is vast. Get out there, ride the streets and trails, and let Adams Motorsports make your pleasure our business. With family customer service and service after the sale. It's time to ride, so come see us on Eastern Boulevard, Montgomery, or online at adamsmotorsports.com.
Integrated Massage of Alexander City is located at 119 Madison Street behind the old Chamber of Commerce. Destiny Goble is the owner, says come on out for outcome-based treatment plans, pain relief, focused areas, relaxation, cupping therapy, hot stones. Remember, rewind, reset, recover. Make an appointment today at Integrative Massage of Alexander City, 256-252-7644.
Hello, this is Scotty Gordon at Cornerstone Insurance. Are you tired of paying too much for your home and auto insurance? If so, give us the opportunity to help you. At Cornerstone, we have 3 goals for all of our clients: asset protection, affordable pricing, and superior customer service. Come by and give us a call today to see what we can save you. 153 Alabama Street, 256-409-2299.
Oh, let me tell you about the weather. It's 52 right now. Feels really nice. It's going to be 85 and sunny today, and I'm loving that. Tonight, a little bit warmer, 63, partly cloudy. Let's go into the rest of the week. Let's look at tomorrow. 74 and 45. A little bitty slight chance of rain, not much. 77 and 49 Wednesday. 82 and 54. Good Friday is going to be a great day, 86 and 61. And then the day before Easter, 86 and 64. There's your 5-day forecast brought to you by our friends at Top Gun Pest Control, Highway 280 in Alexander City. Folks, you've seen him out here. Did you understand him when he was here before? Well, for the next rest of this show, you're not going to understand him today either. The one and only, my friend, Terry Mitchell.
Good morning, my friend. How are you? Good morning,
Good
sir.
morning,
How are
sir.
you? I tell you what, I wanted to hear the Top Gun segment this morning, just to hear you say that. I wish Top Gun was out here now. I just saw a mosquito come by here that was larger than some airplanes I used to fly.
I mean,
come
they're
on.
You got a whip on your head.
I do. Y'all see it right there?
Everybody else has dove hunts. We don't have a mosquito
almost
hunt.
cursed on TV. That doggone thing done got me right there.
But I got to say something right off the bat. Scott, I don't know how you have done it, but it is not below freezing out here this morning.
Oh, no, we ain't going to be freezing out here.
Oh, well, Kenny used to get up right in the middle of a commercial and go turn it and make it. It was so cold in here you could have stored meat in here.
Well, it was the heater was on. I turned it off.
It's actually warm in here right now.
Yeah, it's warm in here. That's why the mosquitoes are flying around too.
They're hatching out somewhere.
Hey,
how the heck you been doing?
I'm doing way better than I deserve. I'd have to be a dean to be any better than I'm doing. And we're all not good enough to be deans, are we?
I know it.
That's right. I'm doing good. Staying busy. Skipper's expecting me to work every day, and I usually figure out ways to disappoint him on that. But
you know what Skipper told me a while back? Skipper, worthy good morning.
Good morning, Skipper, and I'll see you in a few minutes, but I'm not going to be there all day today.
That's where I was going with this conversation right here, because Skipper told me a while back, he said you were gone longer than some traveling nurses.
Well, he's right. Earlier this month, I was gone it's early. It's still early in this month, but I was gone 2 weeks solid.
Well, and that's one reason.
And he sends me a note. He said, where are you? And are you planning on coming back to Alex City or Alabama? Or?
Well, and that's one reason that you don't do the show anymore. Because I'd have the calendar.
Oh, yeah, I'd be gone.
Here's my calendar for March. You are going to be here 1 week in March. That's
I'll be here. I'll be here one Thursday. Yeah.
That's kind of what it had boiled down to. You told me you were sick. You were sick of doing the show too.
Do I get off? Do I get off days?
I believe you get 2.
Oh, okay.
For
Thursday and Friday. Okay.
Yeah.
Thursday and Friday.
Yeah.
I guess so. Yeah.
But if you'll come on in on Thursday, you can.
You won't find this on you won't find it on any other network. I don't care if it's a podcast.
They're
or
attacking me.
I don't care what kind of cast you're looking at this morning. You're not gonna find this kind of a conversation, slapping at the air. And,
at the air, man, that was a mosquito.
You saw it, didn't you?
That was like a hummingbird mosquito.
I
went to that this weekend. I thought about you while I was down there. It's the,
Auburn, oh yeah, that's nice down there.
Yeah, that was, man, I hadn't been to Auburn.
The Auburn Athletic Complex.
Yeah, that's.
They have a game there?
Well, they did have a game, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
They had a scrimmage game Saturday, but I went down for the Trail of
Tears?
The Auburn Trail. No.
Trail of
How do
Tears?
you know about Trail of Tears? You know anything about that, or you just?
No, I was one of them.
That's where these mosquitoes came from.
What kind of drink you got? I mean, what kind of cup? Area?
Alabama Rural Electric Association. That's what area stands for.
Nice cup.
Oh yeah, they take good care of it. They also help make sure you have affordable and reliable power.
You don't have to be selling me right now.
I'm buying. you buy municipal power.
Boy, I'm telling you, and that's something I need to. My wife has given me the power bill for the last 3 months to go by.
If you hadn't been buying 3 months, you don't have to worry about it much longer.
I know, but
explain that.
Thing about it, but it's still like the sewage is still way too high, and I don't have a leak anymore.
You had a leak. You had an electric leak.
No, sewage. I'm talking about sewage now.
Oh,
he switched on you. Didn't realize.
I didn't.
You got to stay with.
That's impossible. I tried that for 6.5 years.
I'm learning to switch.
When I called Scott about coming out here and co-hosting, and then
I recommended him way before he ever got around to calling you.
He didn't do it.
I did too.
He said,
I gave you a list.
He said I would not call Scott Blake. He said you do what you want to. I would not call Scott Blake.
I understand.
I said if you want a reliable, good co-host, you need to call this guy.
And you and I have talked about it. We talked about it on the show before, and you and I have talked about this before. It's only two things if you're gonna come out here to co-host or just be a part of the show.
Show up every day. One of the things I didn't do.
Commitment. And having the chemistry.
That's right. Chemistry more important.
And you got to be quick to kill a mosquito.
Yeah.
You need to have good eye-hand coordination.
Yeah.
So anyway, it doesn't always happen out here.
I love to just stop talking every now and then.
You used to do that to me, and then you'd look at me. I'd pick up. I was trying to help you out. You say it's just a 2-hour show.
Let me tell you something that Scott did the other day.
Oh,
Reverend Dick Stark did not call him for the thought for the day. Well, that's happened before with different ministers, and most time I can kick into some kind of gear. Well, my gear just wasn't working, but he jumped right in there.
Thank you.
Yeah, and it was really a good thought for the day.
I could see that there was steam coming out right here, and he was thinking hard. And it just so happened I'd gone to church on the Sunday before that, and I remembered the service. And the sermon and the topic.
Yep.
And that's what we did.
Well, that's great.
Dr. B.B. Sellers used to call in every now and then. I still
Dr.
miss
Sellers
that man.
just come out here and sit down. So.
He would be coming in from going into the office, and it'd be one of those days that maybe you were out and I was supposed to have a guest here and they didn't show up.
Were with me.
I'm out here rambling around. He'd call and say, "Kenny, sound like you need a little help today." So
he was a delight.
It's very noticeable. It's like a while ago with the Doc's Cafe. I couldn't find Jack Wright. Good morning to you, buddy, down at the lake. With the Doc's Cafe menu, it was real small, and Ryan just printed it out. It's where I can see it
The
now.
print was real small. The menu is great. It's a fantastic menu at Doc's Cafe. See, I'm trying to help you. You said it was too small at Doc's, and it's not too small at Doc's. It's perfect at Doc's. You just needed to blow up you needed Ryan to just hit the print button and fix it for you. Or you could start wearing glasses too. That would help you as well. Hey, speaking of Good Friday, coming up, have you got your tomato plants ready and your pepper plants? Because I know Larry Morris is looking forward to some of your peppers.
Larry's already planted his, and I bet they died 3 times. He told me he was already putting that 7 dust on them before the bugs even got out.
Well, that's good thinking.
Farmer.
I wish we had some of that 7 dust in here.
I know it. I mean, I need some.
We'll be right back, or either I will be. Forbes Auto Sales. Ellen's car is next. What I mean, I'm taking it there to get it serviced, to get some tires. Now, I know she needs two. What I know, because they make pops right now. And I'm talking about the whatever material that they put in those tires, you can see it real good right now. So if you're looking for tires, you just found a place to go. Forbes Auto Sales, Highway 280, Kellerton.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at BamaSheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Satterfield Outdoor Living is Lake Martin's trusted friend for your outdoor land and leisure needs. We're the region's authorized Skag mower dealer for residential and commercial lawns and offer all the small engine accessories you need with top lines of Steel, Echo, Shindaiwa, Husqvarna, and Metabo products that can tame any landscape. Satterfield is also your grill headquarters with Big Green Egg Grill, and our pros service everything in-house and back up all sales. Get the Satterfield Outdoor difference on Highway 280 right across from Tallapoosa Ford.
Hillary Towers may very well be the Lake Martin area's best kept secret. An affordable senior citizens community located on Highway 22 East in Alexander City. Spacious one-bedroom units are currently available. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today for more information on the newly renovated Hillary Towers, 256-329-0552. 256-329-0552. Hillary Towers, 22 East, Alexander City.
For years, Tom Watley's been a name you can trust to represent you. And now you can depend on Tom Watley Law, LLC to handle all of your legal needs. Tom has over 20 years of practice in criminal defense, probate needs, and estate planning. Tom Watley Law supports the communities of Lee and Tallapoosa County and can handle all your legal needs or refer you to their network of specialty attorneys. When it counts, call Tom Watley Law, LLC at 334-559-3420 or online at tomwatleylaw.org. No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
Alexander City, Alabama, it's that time of year again, and I hope you're ready. It's the 9th annual Blues in the Park, Saturday, May the 17th at Strand Park, Park Place, Alexander City, Alabama. And performing live is Pastor Derek the Changeman Smith, Joe D and Band, T-Man, Gwinnevette, Miss Poochie, Honey Girl and J Fly Barber, SSK with TT Baker, Janelle the Sexy Diva of Southern Soul, Wasted Time, Bad News, Taiwan, and many, many more. Tents and coolers welcome, no grill. Tent set up 10 a.m. Showtime at 2 p.m. And sponsors, if you want to be a part of this good event, call 256-496-1958 or 256-794-5361. It's the official 9th annual Blues in the Park, Saturday, May the 17th. Come in peace and leave in peace, and don't miss this event.
At C&T Electric, our clients are our priority. For the safety and security of your family and home, our technicians are professionally trained, drug tested, background checked, and wear uniforms with name tags. We're proud to have served the Elk City, Dadeville, and Lake Martin areas for the past 10 years. Give us a call at 256-234-0007 for all your electrical service and repair needs, or visit us on the web at www.cntelectric.com and spell out the word "and."
If you haven't been to Big B Barbecue in Alex City, then you're missing the best barbecue around. Big B has everything from the best pulled or chopped pork, chicken, and beef to cheeseburgers and grilled chicken salads. Bring your friends and family out for a great dinner and sit outside on our beautiful patio, or sit inside and enjoy your meal by the fireplace. So come in and join us and enjoy the best barbecue in the area only at Big B Barbecue, located on Highway 22 West in Alex City.
If you listen carefully, you'll hear the roads of Alabama calling. And Sarah Honda has your answer. Serving you for over 40 years with one of the largest Honda and pre-owned inventories in the state, and the Sarah Promise. Our best deal when you buy or trade, a 72-hour exchange policy, a no-hassle trade-in promise. Written offers are good for 7 days. And our best service promise. Our factory-certified technicians help keep your vehicle running smoothly. That's why Alabama can be yours to discover in a new vehicle from Sarah Honda in Sylacauga.
Town and Country Cleaners. I'm talking about my buddy, Emerson Ware says, come on by today. We're open Monday through Friday, 7 to 5. But it's right next to Playhouse Cinema. It's been there. Now Emerson Ware has taken over. Emerson been in this business for a long time.
He sure has.
He knows this business. And ask him about the specials too. We'll get Emerson Ware out here real soon to tell you about it in his cool way of just talking. That's Town and Country Cleaners. Emerson, good morning to you, buddy. I think say Reverend Terry Mitchell out here. No,
He could be a reverend.
Insurance. That's something that's going well, and that's something that you and Skipper
Skipper
have been in it for a long time, and you're learning.
I was thinking about it driving in this morning. I'm going into my 3rd year of it. I've been out of the clothing business going on 3 years.
3 years,
yeah.
really? Wow.
Yeah, time gets away, doesn't it?
Do you miss it?
I miss the people. I
Yeah.
don't miss the day-to-day business dealings, and what goes along. Both you guys know what goes along with running a business. Is, it's not just opening up every morning. You gotta meet a lot of expenses every day, whether you do any business or not. So.
That's right.
But I've not really seen anybody get into that business, and you and I've talked about this, and it just blows my mind that somebody out there didn't have that passion. You got to have that with anything, right?
Sure, you need the passion to do it, just like you guys have to have the passion to be out here every morning. And I miss being out here every morning, but I'm going to be honest with you, I don't miss getting up at 3 a.m.
I'm with you.
Why did you get up at 3 a.m.?
Hey, look at that
my hair, man.
I mean, you don't have to get up that early.
5:15.
Yeah, but both of you guys live within
a mile.
Yeah, y'all are in walking distance. I'm in another time zone where I live. Come down here. See?
You are. That's right.
So, anyway, the insurance business is going great. You guys are running some fantastic ads for us now on medical care and also on cancer insurance, and we offer a great product for businesses. If you own a business and you have 3 or more employees and you want to provide them benefits, we can put together a plan for you where the benefits cost you no more money. It doesn't cost you any out-of-pocket money. So, just give us a call and we'll sit down and talk to you about any of your insurance needs.
It seems like in what you do, what Skipper does, you find a policy that you believe in, and you know the area,
we know the
people.
needs.
You can at least offer it to them, and this is a good product.
Yeah.
And it's left up to you left up to them to make the decision.
Yeah, we're working with a company now to provide a term insurance policy for people, guaranteed up to 120 years of age. So
Wow.
Somebody's going to use it sooner or later.
See, that's,
and term insurance is low cost insurance.
Yeah.
So,
but see, that's something that Ella and I bought way back when, but we don't have it now.
Because the term is up.
Yeah,
the term
is up.
But if you'd had the opportunity to purchase it for up to 120 years old, then you'd
120.
Yeah, you'd only have a year left on it, but you'd be okay.
My brother Charles just turned 83. I'm looking. He this policy would be good for him because I think he's gonna live to 120.
Well,
because he don't care.
He's how old?
83.
Probably a 20-year policy would work for him. But those are the type of services we provide, and it's going well for us. We're located out on Highway 22, right where the clothing store used to be.
Who's your IT person? Because Skipper showed up in my office one day last week. Hey, I don't know. I can't get to this thing on this website. Can you print this off for me? So I had to print something off for him because he couldn't figure it out. I'm not talking bad about you, Skipper.
Oh, he just thrown Phil Blasingame under the bus this morning.
It's throw you under the bus Monday.
Well, I help Skipper with his IT, and being gone, 31 days out of a month, as Skipper points out, makes it a little difficult.
It makes it hard on him, I know.
Especially in the month of February with only 28 days, and I'm gone 31 of those 28. So.
Mm-hmm. You know how to take them up, don't you? Or use them up.
That's right.
He also can't see good either because I was on the phone.
Skip, he wearing you out.
I was on the phone.
Hey, don't be talking about my business partner.
And I saw him pull up in my parking lot, and I was like, all right. I was on the phone. I was like, he's calling me, making sure I was there. I couldn't answer because I was on the phone on one of my customers, and I ran out the parking lot, and I'm like looking at him. I'm 5 feet from his truck. never saw me. So I called him. He was at the red light by the bowling alley. I said, I'm here. Oh, I didn't know you were there. So he turned around and came back. Not that I throw you under the bus, Skipper, but
That's good customer service.
it
right
is.
there.
I chased him
You
down.
went out of the way to.
I thought he might want a mortgage.
You went out of the way to hope him out. Well, you might talk him into one.
I know it.
But you still involved with the, let me see you up again. The initial, the area too.
Alabama Rural Electric Association.
but you're still involved
And
with
I am. I'm
them?
involved with the National Rural Electric Association, and I've been there for a couple of weeks, and I'll be back on the road next week after next, with the National Rural Electric Association.
Are you flying much these days as far as business?
I am, and I'll be back.
How is that going? I mean, is that a nightmare flying these days? I mean, to security and all that.
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, because if you do not have the star on your driver's license, get that done this week. Get it done, because you're going to run out of time. So if you want to fly, even domestically, you'll need the star ID on your driver's license.
Tal East, probate judge Tal East.
Yeah, I talk to Tal pretty often. In fact, I need to call him.
Yeah, explain, because I'd had some people ask about it. He said, "Well, it's not my expertise, but I'll find out." He did a great job of explaining it last week.
In fact, I called Tal the other day, and he was way outside of Dadeville when I called him. He was like in another country, like Georgia or somewhere.
But he's done some traveling.
Yeah, he done some traveling. And I told him, I said, look, I'll talk to you when you get back. And I've been gone, so I'll call him later on this week. Not today, but I'll call him
So
later.
if you don't have that star ID right now, that just means you can't fly. But you don't have to have it by this week. You can go get it next month, as long as you're not wanting to fly anywhere, right?
Yeah, just I'd get it done by May. But if the sooner you gather, yeah, you do.
I ain't gonna be fine.
The sooner you get your all of your documents together, the sooner you go ahead and get it. So I wouldn't put it off. I had it put on my driver's license a year and a half ago. But back to your initial question, it's only a 2 hour show. I wanted to remind you. Security hasn't got any more complicated or any less complicated. Just I've gone through all the TSA stuff, and I've got the
what's TSA?
Travel Service. I don't remember.
Security.
Yeah, Travel Security something. Anyway, it's an acronym, TSA.
Well, if you're gonna be throwing acronyms out here, y'all be doing
Acronyms. Yeah, ask the mosquito that flew by. He's a flyer. Ask him. He does.
Let me ask you your opinion. This is something we talked about.
Oh man, I've always wanted to give you my opinion.
We talked about this at the very start of the show. Closing down 63 South for 8 months. Your opinion on what's that going to do to traffic? What would that do to businesses? What would that do to individuals that live down there?
Well, I'm sorry I missed the first conversation to this. The first
it wasn't
meeting.
Much one.
Well, why are they closing down 63 would be my...
Right down below Publix right there, and that dip.
They're going to
raise
good.
that up
It needs it, because that certainly needs to be done. In fact, I made the comment to Diane the first time I pulled out of there. I said, that needs to come up about 20 feet over there you've got a traffic hazard right there. So I think
how'd you know that?
I mean, the whole world knew that, except you, I guess.
Something else y'all didn't know. Transportation Security Administration.
That's right.
TSA. I looked it up. Quick Claude again over here.
but I think about what that will do to a lot of for people coming in from the lake.
Well, if you're coming in from the lake, you'd go around.
Should have gone over this with you for a while.
Huh?
I should have.
Yeah, it would been nice if you'd have briefed me on this conversation, because I would have had you.
But really, it's really
it needs to be done. Yeah. Though, but
I know when I pulled out of Publix a while back, and I looked down there, I'm thinking, I don't know if I'd raise it 20, maybe 19. That's the first thing I thought about when I pulled out of there.
Well, you can look at this in a negative way or a positive way. A positive way, it's going to be nice once it's done, but to get something nice, sometimes you got to go through some pain. And this next 8 months is going to be a pain on Highway 63.
You got a pain.
At least a short period of time.
That's a welt you got on top of your head.
That looks bad. That looks really bad.
the Mitchell House. Well, speaking of Mitchells, and this is a place that's been around. Terry Mitchell's been around longer than Mitchell House. It's been there since circa 1835. Let's talk about weddings. Yeah, we don't talk about weddings enough on this show. I'm talking about having a wedding there. You can get in touch with Miss Vivian Autry at MitchellHouseEvents.com to plan your entire wedding, the entire event, everything right there at the Mitchell House. Get in touch with her today.
This is Joseph Dean with Frederick Dean Funeral Home and Crematory. I am pleased to announce that Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation is now open to serve the public at our location on the corner of 49 North and 280 West in Dadeville. Please stop by and see lifelong resident of Dadeville, Molly Kaler, who will be running the office and meeting with families who want to plan ahead and pre-need their services. We are also available by phone 256-750-0381 or online at lakemartinfuneralhome.com. This is Joseph Dean with Frederick Dean Funeral Home and Crematory. I am pleased to announce
Alex City Internal Medicine and Nephrology and Weight Loss Center provides optimum care for the whole person. Dr. Dimo Popov specializes in the prevention and diagnosis of high blood pressure, kidney disease, diabetes, and acute and chronic conditions. Our weight loss clinic offers lipo shots and a guide to healthy weight loss. Alex City Internal Medicine and Nephrology and Weight Loss Center, where lifestyle changes are made.
Benton, clearing, and grading is Cody and LD Benton, and they got your job in sight. Moving dirt is a clean job to them. Clearing a lot for your home or business is what they do, and they do it right. Call LD or Cody today at 256-397-2531 or 397-2532 for a quote today. I promise you, they'll do the job right. That's Benton Clearing and Grading.
2025 RVs are here. Be the first to see the latest and greatest from your favorite manufacturers and lock in special show pricing at your local Camping World. '25 RVs are here. Be the first to see the latest and greatest from your favorite manufacturers and lock in special show pricing at your local Camping World.
There's only one clear choice in the Lake Martin area for plumbing, heating, and air. That's All Clear Plumbing and Air. Our professionally trained technicians offer full service repair and installation on all major brands. From drips to water heaters, thermostats to entire air conditioning and heating systems, and everything in between. Our fast, reliable, and guaranteed top-notch customer service will keep you informed and up to speed through the entire process. Call us today or look for us on Facebook and Instagram at All Clear Plumbing and Air, 256-496-2056. License number 19172.
Thunderbolt Lightfoot at Oscar's Cafe on Highway 49 South in Dadeville, Alabama is looking to see you today. Now let me tell you, they got great food. They've always had great food all these years. Now they still got that atmosphere. They still got that service. They still cater. Let me stop right there. 15 to 415 they can handle. So give them a call today at Oscar's Highway 49 South in Dadeville. 256-825-4827.
Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply is your headquarters for all the brands contractors know best. We are your local home improvement store with 9 convenient locations throughout central Alabama. We have a huge selection of Weber and Traeger, Pelican coolers, Milwaukee and DeWalt tools, and other top brands. No matter the project, we have you covered with our high-quality lumber and building supplies. From do-it-yourselfers to seasoned pros, Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply has what you need to get the job done.
the Masters.
It was
Well, welcome back to Front Porch here on
It was exciting.
WAXC-TV in Clyde Country 97.5. Terry Mitchell with us out here. No, I didn't watch the Masters.
Why didn't you?
I'm just not a golf fan to watch.
Well, that's about the only one I watch every year, and it's exciting because it's so pretty. I mean, just the scenery is just so nice. And we had it on. Cindy gets into it that one time a year and watches it, and she was. And Rory, the guy that won, he was just like a roller coaster. He was up and down.
Yeah.
And when he finally he missed a putt to win it on the 18th hole, had to go into a
Sudden death?
Sudden death or shootout, whatever you want to call it. You know.
I just told Diane they went into extra innings.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyways, he ended up when he made the putt for birdie to win it. I mean, he was physically. I mean, squalling.
Yeah, he was
just
exhausted.
hit his knees
yeah.
in the emotions. He could not hold them in. As he was walking through the crowd, I mean, he was just crying the entire time. And Cindy's over there. I looked at her. I was like, she was crying.
She was crying too?
I was crying too. No, I wasn't crying. Yeah, but it was pretty exciting though.
In that Radney commercial, you're kind of squalling at the end in it. I thought it looked good.
What is acting with a guy on Saturday Night Live? It's what do you call an actor? Is it?
You got a word I don't know there.
Anyways, acting.
We'll have to call Judge Tom Young to ask him. Good morning to you, Judge.
Tom Young,
Hey, I saw
he
him
out of his boot. Got a hurt foot.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Well, I saw a picture of him the other day on Facebook. I guess it was Saturday on Facebook. Looked like he was over in Hanover, Alabama, enjoying dinner with the Coos County Cattlemen Association.
He sure did.
And when I saw that, I thought, man, I didn't get home in time to go to that. I would have loved to have sat right next to him, and I'd have bought his steak dinner if I'd been there.
We went Friday, me and him, Jay Scott.
I saw that.
Jay Scott
photo
and David
too.
Mitchell went to the wharf.
They said you could never come back either. by
Andy
the way.
Griggs, not Andy Griggs, the owner.
Noah
Griggs.
Yeah.
Who is Andy Griggs? Is there? But Noah was there, and he came over and talked to us for a while. Jay Scott can't hear. I mean, he just like can't hear. And Tom was over there just talking to him, wah, 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 wah. That's all he's hearing. And Jay looked at him and he said, I don't know what you're saying. He said, all I'm thinking about right now is a chocolate milkshake. Oh, but it was, boy, you talking about some conversations. We had some conversations there. And I love eating at the wharf.
Who bought? Did you buy some?
Tom did.
Oh wow.
Okay,
That's why he enjoyed it.
You heard
I
four.
knew. That's why I asked.
So we're down to three now.
I know.
You know David Mitchell.
That's why I asked.
David took half his plate and half of Jay's plate and half of, well, Tom ate all his, to home with it. So he ate over the weekend. So he ain't spent no money yet. Yet. And he ain't gonna spend any money yet. Never seen anything like him.
You know, I'm glad you brought up that group. How often you guys get together now?
Well, you know what? It's not since Ellen's situation.
Because I got an offer for you guys. Go ahead and tell me, though.
Well, we
Just
used
ask
to
my
get together on
question.
Thursday night, and we got together one time at Jake's a few months back. And I told the guys, or I hadn't yet, but maybe after Easter, maybe we can get together. Probably won't be at our house, but just maybe go to Lake Martin Pizza or somewhere like that, or the Wharf, or, you know, let Tom pick it up again.
I was thinking about, Skipper and I talked about it the other day. We were thinking about just inviting you guys over about once a month, or maybe once a quarter, or maybe as much as once a year.
Yeah, I'd go about now you get to where
to have lunch at our office, and we'll have lunch brought in. And if we can just sit there and
Mitchell.
listen to the
same
conversation.
stories that we already heard. We already heard.
You gonna record them?
No, we'll embellish them.
But really, I would encourage you.
If you guys would be interested in doing that.
Oh, yeah.
Are you their agent? Do I work through you?
It just worked through me.
All right.
I tell you the ones to invite and the ones not to invite. But really, I would strongly urge you guys and gals. I know a lot of folks have dinner, have steak clubs. With us, it's the Tumbleweeds been getting together on Thursday night for many, many years. We swap around. I do it 1 week, or somebody else does it, providing a meal.
I love the idea of what you guys used
But it's
to
just
do.
getting together with friends. and having, telling the same old stories, that.
I
we will
started
continue.
doing this now. We meet about once a quarter, but I put together as many of my high school classmates as I can, and we get together. We tell the same stories too.
We tell the exact same stories. Our text group, we text every day.
Well, sometimes
Our buddies.
sometimes I change a story just to mess with them.
We just keep the names fake. We don't want the real names to get out there.
But
yeah,
really,
but you guys finished school with a lot of folks. I finished school with like 25 other people, so it's pretty easy for me.
how many of those still with us?
Probably 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah.
You and I are a year different in age.
That's right, and you're older than me, and I
Yeah.
care to point that out. But
And
yeah, we're a year
There's
different.
a
Not quite
13
a year.
age difference with me and Scott.
Well, Scott looks a lot younger than that.
And that was the other thing we talked about. He's just old enough that he understands a lot of things that me and you talk about.
Yeah, does he call you Dad?
No, not yet. Not yet. But there's just so many places around here, and I guess I think about the Lake Martin pizza place. What Highway 63 is going to do to it. That's for me. It's not that far of a drive. Now, I think about going there, and I'm not picking on them by any means, but with 63 being closed now, I think about going down there. Because if I go down El Catchy Road, I'm gonna stop by LD Benton's and let him feed me.
Yeah. Well, you gotta come across Moose Road.
That's what I thought. That's the easiest way to do it.
scenic route.
Yeah.
I think about that. I love going down those.
Well, if you come across on Moose Road, just stop by and see my buddy Gary Mask.
Gary and Elaine Mask. I love Elaine. And she had a sister that passed, and she was married to Kenny Leo Dean.
The real Kenny Dean.
The real KD.
You ever had one of her caramel cakes?
I have.
Ooh.
They're fine.
We'll be right back.
Get ready to smile. It's Truck Month at Glenn Smith Chevrolet in Opelika. Choose from a huge selection of brand new full-size Chevrolet Silverados. Discounted up to $13,750 off. New 2025 Chevy Equinox, the compact SUV that features high-tech options and discounts up to $5,000 off. You can enjoy no payments until July. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
Cloud9 is a lifestyle boutique downtown Alexander City. We're right on Main Street next to Carlisle's, and we're open from 10 to 5 Monday through Friday and 10 to 2 on Saturdays. We offer a variety of items ranging from ladies' clothing from size extra small to 2XL. We have baby clothes including newborn gifts. We have wedding registries and the beloved Diva Wash. If you know, you know. Follow us on social media and come see us today on Main Street.
Presley Appliance and Furniture, located on Cherokee Road in Alexander City, is locally owned and operated with over 35 years of experience in the appliance and furniture business. Specializing in Amana, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, and Ashley Furniture, Presley Appliance services what they sell and will make sure you receive top-notch customer service. Call them today at 256-329-9762 or drop by to see them on Cherokee Road in Alexander City. Presley Appliance and Furniture, where they service what they sell.
Summertime is a special time. Time on the water, time away from work, and more time with family and friends. Make sure your heart is ready for the season with an appointment at the UAB Heart and Vascular Clinic at Russell Medical. I'm Dr. Kevin Sublett, and our entire clinic is dedicated to keeping your heart healthy. We're right here in your own community and backed by the knowledge and expertise of UAB Medicine. Make an appointment today by calling 256-234-2644 or visit uabmedicine.org/heartrussell.
Carlisle Heating and Air says it's tune-up time for your HVAC system. Having your unit tuned up increases energy efficiency and can reduce the wear and tear on your unit.
Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019 for a price. Serving the Lake Martin area, Alexander City, Dadeville, Jackson Gap, and Goodwater. Don't get hot, be cool. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019. Don't get hot, be cool.
Hi, my name's Mac Alexander. This is my wife, Carolyn Alexander. And the reason we love our church, it's just an awesome family of believers in Jesus Christ. And our church genuinely has a heart for souls and community.
And we love our Sunday school class. It's a wonderful group of people. And we pray for each other in the good times and in the hard times.
Payne's Furniture, located in the heart of downtown Dadeville, Alabama, is rocking these days with a great selection of quality rocking chairs and Adirondacks, dining room tables, bedding, sofa sectionals, and even a Cinderella carriage bed frame. Donald Payne has been in the furniture business for decades. It's simple. If you don't see it, say, Donald, can you find it for me? That's Payne's Furniture, downtown Dadeville, Alabama. 256-825-7727 is the number.
Say it ain't so.
It ain't so.
But it is so.
Did you hear him blow?
Yeah, I mean, mosquitoes probably.
I'm exhausted and I ain't got started yet today. So what's your plans for today?
Wow. Where do you want me to start?
Well, it's
Right, when I leave here?
It was a 2-hour show. It's less than 2 hours now.
That's right. We're down to about 2 minutes now. Well, I've got a meeting down in Deatsville, Alabama. I'll be going to in a little while, and I'm going to meet Skipper if he's up and around. We'll have a cup of coffee, and we'll talk about what we were going to do today if I'd been here all day. So, and then I'll wind up back at the house, and we'll see what Miss Diane wants me to do later tonight.
I'm going to Clay County after a while.
Oh, you can't get to Clay County.
I'm in a closing in Clay County.
Really? Good for you.
I know it. It's a good one.
So like a movie, a closing in Clay County.
Closing in Clay County, that's right.
Well, I hope you.
You got kin people in Clay County too, or?
No, I don't
thought you had some.
I'm Coosa County.
I know you got folks in Coosa County.
Coosa is my root, so we may be related. You never know.
You may want to put a Band-Aid, a big Band-Aid, or have stitches put in
I
that
might
thing.
go get some alcohol from it. Is it still red right
Yeah,
there?
but I wouldn't waste my time on rubbing out of it.
Thanks for coming out here.
Man, I enjoyed it. Good to see both of you.
Of course, Mitchell and Worthy are located on Highway 22 in the old Mitchell house, or Mitchell
Clothing Company. Mitchell and Company.
Right where you turn into Radney School. Go by and see them today for not all your insurance needs. They got needs.
And if you need some good advice, we got it too, and it's free.
Yeah, they're real free. We'll see you tomorrow.